Being chosen by God is a privilege. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, it's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about being chosen by God is a privilege. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to talk about this, man. And I just wanted to talk about how people overlook being chosen by God, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all an example. Um, let's say like a person, right? I'm gonna use Beyonce as an example, right? Let's use Beyonce as an example, right? Um, let's say like this person was a big fan of Beyonce, and Beyonce was like, um, Beyonce send that person an invitation. They be like, okay, you are invited to be a part of my team. You know what I'm saying? You are invited into my home. You are invited into being a part of my team and this and that. You know what I mean? And that person is gonna be so excited. That person is gonna be like, they not even gonna be able to sleep. You know what I'm saying? This is what that person is gonna do. That person is gonna call all their friends. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna call all their family, all the people they cool with. They're gonna tell them, oh my gosh, Beyonce, like, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce invited me to be a part of their team, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce said I could be a part of her team. I could move in with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a part of Beyonce team and this and that. I'm just using Beyonce as an example. This example could really go for any, let's just say any person who's big, any person like, it could be LeBron, you know what I'm saying? LeBron could call up one of their fans, be like, hey, you're a part of my team now. And I'ma fly you out, you know what I'm saying? You welcome to my house, you're a part of my team. It could be LeBron, it could be Beyonce, it could be Taylor Swift, you know, it could be a Taylor Swift fan out there. Taylor Swift will call them up, be like, hey, bruh, you have been chosen to be a part of my team. You have been chosen to be a part of, you know what I'm saying? I can invite you to my home and this and that. That fan is not even gonna sleep. You know what I'm saying? That fan, bro, is not even gonna sleep. That fan of that celebrity is not even gonna sleep. They're gonna be so excited. They're gonna be so overjoyed, bro. They're gonna be like, man, I'm gonna get to meet my biggest, my favorite celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to meet somebody that I look up to, somebody that I'm the biggest fan of. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you how confused people are. Let's say a person is chosen by God, bro. When these people are chosen by God, bro, people is not grateful. People is not excited. People is not grateful. It's like you could literally think about it, right? Let's say you was to call up somebody, right? And God tells you, let's say God tells you to reach out to somebody. God is like, okay, call this person and tell them, or you know, it could be even on, you know, on the street. Like you could talking to somebody on the street, on some street ministry type stuff. You know, like you could tell them, hey, God told me to tell you that you're chosen by God. These people is not excited, bro. Matter of fact, these people look depressed more than anything. These people do not care, bro. These people don't give a damn, bro. And I'm just showing you the psychology of people, bro. People don't give a damn about being chosen by God. They not grateful. They not thankful that the creator of the universe then chose them. They do not give a damn, bro. But let their favorite celebrity tell them that, hey, you're chosen to be a part of my team. You're welcome to ride around in my expensive car. You're welcome to my mansion. You know what I'm saying? You're a part of my team now. You know, Beyonce called them up, you're a part of my team. Boy, they're gonna be so excited, bro. They're gonna be so overjoyed. They not even gonna sleep that night, bro. They gonna celebrate. But let God tell you to go out to somebody on some street ministry type stuff, or even if you're calling them on the phone, let God tell you to tell that person, and it's literally God speaking through you. God is literally talking to you and telling you, hey, go tell this person they chosen to follow me. God, the creator of the universe, is telling you to tell somebody that they chosen to follow him. And you obey what God is saying. You go tell that person they chosen. You would think that person is going to be so grateful and so excited. Man, 9 times out of 10, these people don't give a damn, bro. These people do not give a damn, bro, that they chosen by God. Now look at the psychology of this, right? You are more excited that you are chosen by a popular person on earth, a celebrity on earth, but you're not excited that you're chosen by the creator of the universe, the very person who created that celebrity, the very person who created everything, the very person who created you, created everything. You're not excited, but you're excited over the creation more than the creator. But that's just how the psychology of people are. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how people say it is what it is. This saying, bro, it is what it is at this point, bro. It is what it is. That's just how people move, bro. People do not care about God, bro. Like, people do not care about being chosen by God. They don't even look at it as no privilege, bro. And I feel like, bro, people need to start taking it more of a privilege, bro. People need to start being grateful for being chosen by God, because it is a privilege. Because God don't even pick and choose everybody, bro. God does not choose everybody. So if God went out of his way to choose you, that's a privilege, bro. You know what I'm saying? God don't be choosing and picking everybody. So if God done went out of his way to pick you, that's a privilege, bro. But don't you know how we overlook it? It's like we're not grateful. We don't understand like how powerful it is to be chosen by God. God is not out here just choosing everybody, bro. You know, everybody's not chosen by God, bro. God literally, if everybody was chosen by God, the word will even lose its meaning. Think about it. If everybody was chosen by God, the word will lose its meaning. Chosen. If everybody's chosen, there is no chosen no more. You see what I'm saying? In order for you to be chosen, that means there's other people who was not even chosen. If everybody was chosen, the word wouldn't even exist, bro. See what I'm saying? But I just wanted to talk about the psychology of how people think, the mindset of how people is they don't care. They don't care, bro. If it's not worldly, if it's not something physical, bro, they don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, bro. People will be more excited that they are chosen by their favorite celebrity more than they will be excited that they are chosen by God. You have some of these what they call them, Playboy Cardi fans. If Playboy Cardi said that he has chosen them to be a part of their team, they're gonna be excited. But let God say he chose them, they don't care. See what I'm saying? It's like being chosen by God is overlooked. It's like people don't care about being chosen by God. It's like you tell somebody, oh, you're chosen by God. They be like, oh, yeah, you know, chosen by God, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You chosen by Beyonce. Oh, my gosh, it's Beyonce. Oh, my gosh. You chosen by, you know, whatever celebrity they prefer, bro. It don't even matter. It could be Taylor Swift. It could be Beyonce. It could be whoever celebrity, whatever celebrity they prefer, whatever. It don't even matter. Whatever they support, it don't even matter. It's the same concept, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be so excited, bro. And God is sitting back is like, bro, these people cannot be serious. God is sitting back is just seeing how people idolize celebrities, bro. People worship celebrities more than they worship God. God is just sitting back is like, damn. You know what I'm saying? This is just how people move. People is scandalous, bro. People is scandalous. People is treacherous, bro. That's just how people are, bro. That's just how people are. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, man, I'm grateful that I'm chosen by God, bro. I know it's a privilege, bro. I know God could have chose anybody, bro. I'm going to give you a little bit of my life story, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was born in a small village, you know what I mean? God chose me. God could have easily chose anybody, any one of my aunties. God could have chose my uncle. God could have chose my parents. God could have chose anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I come from a family whereas my grandmother had like, I think like 5, 7 kids, bro. I come from the village where they were having a lot of kids, bro. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody in my family could have been chosen. Why God chose me? Why God chose me? Why God didn't chose them? Because God was looking at the future. God was like, okay, these people is not going to take me serious. So look, Before God choose you, he look at your future. You know what I'm saying? Let's say there's 10 family members. Let's say there's 10 people in a family, right? And God looks at the future of those 10 people in that family. He's like, okay, if I choose this one, in the future, they gonna love the world more than they gonna love me. They not gonna be fully able to love me more than they love the world. They gonna love the world more than they love me. Oh yeah, they gonna say they believe in me, but they gonna love the world more than they love me. And then God looks at the second family member's future. God is like, okay, that one is going to just get deceived by the devil. They ain't even gonna follow me for real, bro. They don't really care, bro. God looks at the third family member. He's like, okay, that one, they not gonna take me serious. God is looking at the future of all these family members, bro. And when God looked at my future, God was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna pick that one. You wanna know why God picked me and why God chose me? Because when God looked at my future, God was like, okay, cool. That one is gonna really fully obey my will for their life. When God looked at my future, God was like, yeah, he gonna love me. He gonna get stuff done. He gonna build a fire website that's gonna be used to glorify me. He gonna go all out for me. He gonna give me like 300 million%. Out of 100%, he gonna give me like 300 million% effort, bro. He gonna go all out. He gonna go all out for me. I'm gonna choose that one. And that's how some people get chosen, and that's just how some people don't get chosen. You know what I'm saying? That's how some people get chosen, and that's how some people don't get chosen. Because God is not into wasting his time, bro. These people, bro, God is smarter than people think, bro. God be looking at these people's future like, okay, that person ain't gonna like, you know what I'm saying? And I learned that from Tiario, man. Like, God really be looking at our future, bro. You can't deceive God. God already know who gonna love him and who's not. And that's why some people is chosen. And that's why some people is more chosen than the others. Because God is already seeing what's going on in that person's future. He already know who gonna hold it down. He already know who gonna take him serious. That's why some people is more chosen than the others. And it's a privilege to be chosen by God, bro. It's a privilege to be chosen by God, bro. This is something you should be happy about. You should be excited about. This is something we should be grateful for, man. You know what I'm saying? This is something like, it's a privilege. You know how they got the pretty privilege. You know what I'm saying? We got the pretty privilege. We got all these types of privileges out here. But let me tell you another privilege, though. Being chosen by God is a privilege. It's like literally the ultimate privilege. Now that you think about it for real. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? People don't give a damn, bro. That's the truth. People do not care, bro. But I just wanted to do this message to talk about, man, being chosen by God is a privilege, bro. Do not take it lightly that you are chosen by the creator of the universe, bro. Do not take it lightly. Being chosen by God is better than being chosen by Beyonce, being chosen by your favorite celebrity. This is like way bigger. Like, bro, it is so much bigger. It is so much bigger. But let me tell you something. People is more excited by being chosen by their favorite celebrity. It goes to show you how much people don't really care about this stuff, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about, bro. Peace.